every pet deserves a good life, and we have several adoptable pets for you to meet today, including a golden doodle, which is he's so handsome. Plus, we'll tell you about an event. A puppy kissing booth will be available, and if you have a young animal advocate in the household, how you can get involved with the kids camp. So that and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. Well, good afternoon. Welcome to Pets on Parade, which is brought to you by 3TV. I'm Ashliegh Goebel from the Arizona Humane Society. Thanks so much for joining us today. Whether you're looking to add a furry friend to your family or you're simply just a pet lover looking to get your furry fix today, we have a great lineup of pets for you to meet, including Candy, who's just one of the many dogs and cats who are ready to become your forever friend. Plus, we'll tell you about a fun event where puppies traveled around town in Uber cars delivering cuddles and kisses. And Lucky here got her name for a reason. She's lucky to have survived this whole ordeal she went through, and now she's ready for a new home. We'll tell you her story later on in the show. But first, meet my co-host here. I think I have him settled down a little bit. This is Red. He's a Norwegian forest cat, about 6 months old, and he is a really handy kitty to have around the house. Not only does he help serve as a great pest control service and work hard to keep all those creepy crawly critters at bay, but this tidy cat also is happy to help you organize closets and cabinets. He's happy to do odd jobs around the house as well and will lend a helping paw while you fold the laundry. He likes to dive into the sheets while you're making the bed, and he'll paw at your hand while you're cleaning the windows. He likes to chase brooms and mops as well. So if your honey-do list of chores is piling up, consider adopting Mr. Red here. He is a fantastic boy. Well, Gracie is our first pup on the show today. She is a gorgeous girl, black and tan markings, cute little eyebrows. She comes to us from northern Arizona, where she enjoyed wide open spaces, daily hikes, and even romping in the snow during the winter months. But Gracie wasn't very content when her owner had to move into a small apartment right here in the valley.
Right, Ashley, I will tell you, first of all, 8-month-old doggy, so you're going to need a fairly nice-sized property and yard for this doggy to run in, so an apartment's probably not going to do it. And then you're talking probably the breed here. We're talking maybe Shepherd Rottie mix or some sort, possibly Australian Kelpie, and you're talking a very active breed who's going to need to run around and who loves to romp around and play and kiss and get in your lap. You know, this dog has lived with dogs of all sizes, and he's really, really good with them, good with kids. Been a great joy to be with here in the studio. Seems to be friendly with all the other animals in the home. Going to be a power walker, so if you like to get out there and run around and do some hiking, this is the doggy for you. This is the petite little Gracie.
Cardio is the #1 word in this dog's vocabulary, folks, so make sure you can keep up with Miss Gracie. When Kevin was deployed to serve in the U.S. Air Force, his dog Patches was left without a place to stay. And thankfully, there was room for the cattle dog in one of the Arizona Humane Society's Project Active Duty foster homes. And an AHS foster parent took great care of Patches for 2 months until Kevin returned home. Seeing these two reunited was just pure sweetness, I have to tell you. I'm so glad we have that program. All right, get excited, sports fans. The Super Bowl's tomorrow, and Blitz here has been training nonstop, and he's ready to take the field and tackle and romp and score touchdowns. At least hopefully the ref won't give him a penalty for unnecessary roughness.
Well, Blitz can keep away with the best of them, so your kids can get him out in the backyard and try to play, and they will not catch this little devil. He is, we're not quite sure, he's a little 9-week-old stray, so we've got him as a Shepherd Lab mix. And the reason we put the Lab in there is he can play in a water bowl like nobody's business. He stamps around in there. Could you only imagine if you took him out to the lake or had a pool in your yard? So Blitz is going to be fun. He's going to be a lot of work, but he is active, crazy, very, very soft. And when he's done romping and tripping and playing in the grass, he'll give himself a timeout and give himself a curl up for a nap on your lap.
Love it. Who doesn't love puppies? Speaking of which, last weekend, puppies from the Arizona Humane Society were out at Barrett-Jackson to bring the Road to Puppy Bowl to the Valley car enthusiasts here. Thousands of attendees enjoyed a break from all the car gazing to indulge in a dose of puppy breath and snuggles, and all of the pups that were there found great homes. Now it's time for our breed of the week, and today we are featuring the Golden Doodle, Perry.
Let's put that word breed in quotation marks for this doggy, Ashley, because this is really what's called a hybrid dog or a designer dog. And you can thank two continents for the creation of this dog. Breeders in Australia and the United States created this breed. Get this is really specialized. This was for people who are eyesight impaired, for the blind, who have allergies. So they figured, let's take the poodle, who is a non-shedder for the most part, somewhat hypoallergenic, and mix it with a dog like the Golden Retriever, who is a very, very good therapy dog, sight, enhancement dog. So this is what you get here. That term Golden Doodle was coined in 1992, so we're talking a relatively new breed. They are just cool guys. I will tell you, they are a large dog, but they got the poodle hair. This guy right here was given up by his owner who lost their home, and he told us, though, that Dolce's birthday is February 6th. Happy birthday, Dolce. This is number one for Dolce here. He's only 1 year old. He is a beautiful boy. He was loved by that family so much. He's good with cats. He's good with dogs. He's good with children. He's been great here in the studio. This is a primo doggy. We don't get many of these throughout the year, so come on down and check out the really pretty Golden Doodle, Dolce.
If you want to make Dolce a part of your family, he's available after the show at 3 p.m. at our Campus for Compassion. Now, the Arizona Humane Society believes it's never too early to teach kids to have respect, compassion, and empathy for pets. And if your child's an animal advocate, they'd love the Animal Rescue Squad camp on February 20th. And kids will have an opportunity to go on a mock rescue with our emergency animal medical technicians, learn how to clicker train shelter dogs with our dog trainers, meet several shelter animals, and help them find homes. Plus, kids will even have the opportunity to meet our veterinarians and do mock x-rays and medical treatment on toy stuffed animals. You can get more information and register your child by visiting azhumane.org. Now, Sugar and Mitch are up next. These two are Norwegian forest cats as well, and their favorite pastime is bird watching. Lisa, it's so funny to see these two. They make these cute chattering sounds. I think it's just they're so excited when they gaze out windows and see birds flying around.
They do, and these two make great examples of Norwegian forest cats. They've got the ear tufts, but as you can see, they come in every color. I don't know, Ashley or Alyssa and I must have the magic to make them nap on command. But this is Mitch here. The white and cream-colored one is Mitch, and that is Sugar that Alyssa has there. Mitch, if you'll see, is making biscuits, and he's kneading. These two were found as strays as part of an abandoned litter. But I will tell you, these guys sure knew how to trade in their days of sleeping in the bushes for days of sleeping on pillows and pampered house pets. As you can see, they love human attention. They give head bonks. The family that brought them in did a wonderful job of socializing them. So come on down and meet them, and he will show you how he can knead and put himself to sleep while perched upon his kitty condo.
They are loving all that attention. Our Chuck is up next. He is all muscle. This beefy boy is a real mush, though, and probably one of the sweetest dogs you'll ever meet. Don't judge him by his breed, because he's an ambassador for the American Pit Bull Terrier. And Perry, I think people tend to blame the wrong end of the leash on this one.
Right, actually, I think the best story I can tell about this guy is how he was found. This guy, all 80 pounds of him, wandered into someone's yard. When they woke up in the morning, he was sitting in that backyard. And you mentioned he's an American Pit Bull Terrier. You can obviously see that he's a big guy and pretty intimidating looking. And this family was like, oh my God, this dog is in our yard. What are we going to do? They decided to walk out there, and what they met was Chuck here. And you just saw him in my lap. You saw he's eating my treats right now. And he is just the sweetest boy. He's a real lover, and very, very strong, though. So, yeah, I think people judge them wrong, and then here's a family that comes across a guy like this who just turned out to be the sweetest guy in the world. He changed their mind, and I think he can change your mind, too. He is very strong again. He's a loving guy. He's, like I said, 80 pounds. There he comes into my lap again. He's going to kiss me. So please, if you have it in the heart, come on down. Give these guys a chance, because you will find no better breed out there than these big American Pit Bull Terriers. This is Chuck.